See ya. Top secret. I still have the, yeah. Damn, son. I'll take it. What was that? Right to the dome. Don't even care. Boy, you ain't never seen save state scumming like you're about to see on this next boss battle. Oh. All right, let's go. About to scum my way through this motherfucker so bad. So bad. It's actually a pretty challenging boss to take first. Let me learn his movements. Interesting. You get dynamic pretty quickly. Huh. Yeah. Whoa. Whoop. Interesting. Oh, with the double hit. Oh, you son of a bitch. How? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Move. 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 Oh, did my controller die? Oh, shit. Oh. Hold on. That's not good. That's not good. Shit. That's not good. That's an out of band. That's what we call an out of band challenge. The universe saw me save state scumming and showed me what for. Can't say I don't deserve it. You know, God forbid you play a single player game for your own dopamine. Whoa. Close one. I see you down there. With that classic Super Nintendo slowdown. You love to see it. At least the slowdown back then was somewhat with consistent frame pacing. I'll take this over Unreal Engine stutter any day. Oh! Shit! I don't think I can make it. Oh my god. Oh shit. What? I didn't know this was over here. ready for some save scumming? I know I am. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! Try again. Oh! Try again. Nope. Already know when I'm fucked. I can tell early on when I get fucked. Come on, Mr. Bubble Crab. I'm just in it for the B-roll. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. What is this garbage? Oh my god. Good enough. I see now why Sigma fell at the hands of Mega Man X. He has save states. He is quite formidable. I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. Not with the power of those save states. It's as if he can store the entire universe held in RAM into a different section of RAM and then copy it over at will. You just feel like dropping the connection, OBS? That's cool. A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters Yeah, if anyone calls themselves Hunter prefixed by your name, that's a bad sign. I just want to pack it in. Legendary triple MacGuffin. A note. This script here. Yeah, not only does Mega Man X2 have small qualitative improvements over basically every aspect of the Mega Man X formula that I can find, or at least that I find important, but on top of that, they add the fact that you can get Zero and play as him, if I remember correctly. If not through the whole thing, at least through at the end. I can't remember if it was X2 or X3 that lets you play as Zero once you get his parts. And I guess it's X2. We'll see. Where are you? The 90s. You just had to be there. The economy was good. The games were tough. Standard power-ups were hidden by frame-perfect jump maneuvers. You got no idea what you're in for. Ain't no way. Okay. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ almighty. That kind of shit would not fly today. I would kind of like to see games return to form like that. Hide basic, bog standard power-ups behind frame-perfect jumps out of line of sight. You don't even know if there's anything over there. So good. Just a big old fuck you to the player. What are you gonna do? You're gonna turn the Super Nintendo off, turn it back on. Try again, that's what you'll do. Is that it? Are we done? Okay. Oh my god! I think I got save states. On this definitely real Super Nintendo I'm playing on. See that slowdown? That's how you know it's real Super Nintendo. Spacing and hit timing between each of these bubbles ever so slightly, I won't say random, but there's a lot less determinism behind it than you would find in the original Mega Man X weapons. I think is a real nice qualitative touch. Makes it feel a little more fresh and dynamic. Oh. Fuck! Give me the helmet. You will be able to see objects you could not see before. That's not quite true. I mean, I get the gist of it, but you don't show me hidden stuff. Like, you just put an arrow on top of already existing stuff. I get it though, you had what? Like a megabyte of cartridge space to get the point across? You don't have a lot of room for text. I get what you're saying. I get what you're selling, Dr. Light. I get what you're putting down. I guess, like, impressionistically, Mega Man learned where the thing was. Whoop! Oh, yeah. Whoop! Wrong button. Yeah, I know. Turn it off. Turn it off. Is that it? No? Okay. No life? Nope. Okay. Not a single one. That's fun. I'll save scum my way through this boss. Who cares? That's a Super Nintendo game. Well, they gonna do vac ban me? Oh my god. So fast. I don't remember if you're weak to any of these. I don't think so. Oh! Good thing I got a save state. Go and vac ban me, I dare you. Try again. Oh! Whoa! Hold on now. Hold on now. Jesus Christ. That was slick, my guy. You earned that one. I'll take that L. That was fair and square. Because all the other ones were, you know, not fair. Weird. All the programming of the enemy movements and combat AI is a strict improvement. It's weather. Same old, same old. Water goes up, water comes down. Sun comes out every day. Could be better, could be worse. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right through him. Back band that. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh. I got you now. Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus Christ. There it goes. Oh, I got deserved that. I got greedy. Oh. Come on, 3 more shots. What? Robbed. No! No, 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 no! It's been a little cold here, nothing too unseasonable, but colder than I would like for sure. I think our cold snap is about over though, fortunately. I myself am not a cold weather fond individual, put it that way. I imagine very few people in Manila are either, for that matter. Manila doesn't strike me as the kind of place that's fond of cold weather. Greetings to the Philippines, though. Wait, did I just out myself as a stupid American? Surely Manila's the Philippines, right? Yeah, okay, I was about to say, goodness gracious. About to sound like a moron. I've guessed, this appropriate countries for a couple of... Or, excuse me, I have guessed the appropriate country for a number of international cities since I've streamed off and on, and I've not outed myself as a dumbass American yet, thank God. The day is coming, though. I'm definitely going to get a capital wrong and look like a fool, but I have staved off that day so far. Somebody's going to hit me with a curveball one day, I know it. Yeah, let's go here. One day the world will know I'm just a stupid American. But that day will not be today. Oh. No, I need, yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to make a note for this script. This is about where the series weapon designs start to take a negative turn, I think. Most of the weapons in Mega Man X2, I think, are a strict improvement, style-wise, than those of Mega Man X1. The problem is that they start to get a little too specific with where they're effective, and so you get stuff like this little crystal blob that just bounces off of 80% of the enemies, which I understand why they did it, because it can freeze certain enemies and lock them in place, which makes for more dynamic gameplay, but it also means that like a good half the time it just doesn't do anything, it just bounces off of enemies. That's not a good feeling. I would say that's downright bad. Let me see. There we go. I played all three of these Mega Man games throughout the years, both in childhood and in adulthood, but I've never played them back to back like this. And in so doing, you get a really honed sense of the strengths and weaknesses of each. And while I do think X2 is probably the best of the three for a number of reasons, it's clear that the formula was probably difficult to iterate on, and so they had to start reaching for new design schemas and ways of expanding the flavor, as it were. And not everything was a knockout. Some things were better than others. They added more of these little suits of armor here. I think they did a good job in X2 without making them specific standalone items like they could be in X3. By the way, don't know if you know this, but spoiler, X3 is not good compared to the other two. I don't think, anyway. Excellent game in its own right, but compared to X1 and X2, it's surprisingly... Whoa, buddy! Okay. It's surprisingly short, falls short. I wouldn't have known that had I not replayed them. How about it, Barry? Good to see you again. Oh my god! You know, even kings have off days. Even kings have off days. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go through X2 and then X3 again. I need some more B-roll, and I found it very hard to write about video games in a compelling way. I don't particularly like my writing at all. And when I do try to write about this stuff, it devolves into just encyclopedically talking about the game. Like, ABC is like this, and it does XYZ. And there's not a lot of personability in the writing. And part of me feels like if I play the game more and expose myself to more of its details, then more personal writing will come out of it. But I suspect that might not be the case, and I might just actually continue to be encyclopedic about it. And maybe just how I write. I'm just not accustomed to it. But yeah, going through it again. See if I can get something more compelling out of it than what I had. My script is already like 3,000 words, and it's all right, but it's, you know, not good enough to warrant not playing the game again to try to find other words. We'll put it that way. Nice. Okay, let me not jump in these spikes. Yeah, it's interesting. The because I haven't played through the original Mega Man series on the NES. I actually missed that one. I was more of a Super Nintendo kid. And I was doing some research, kind of poking through what the original Mega Man series had built into by the time X came out. Which the sixth entry, Mega Man 6, seems like it came out a month before this did. Which is to say they were still releasing Nintendo games this late into the Super Nintendo's life cycle. Or excuse me, Mega Man 6 came out a month before the original Mega Man X. So there was effectively some crossover there. But what I noticed was that by that time, Mega Man 6 had built in some alternative movement tech through the use of Rush, the dog, so you could get like Rush jetpacks and springboards and things like that to help you move through the stages more effectively. And then by the time they develop X and release it for the Super Nintendo, they don't have any movement tech like that. You know, you've got dash boots that you can get, but that's just regular movement faster, I would argue. It really doesn't help you to get to any place more... Oh, that's not true. It does help you get to farther away platforms and things, but, you know, when they design all the levels around having that stuff for the most part, I don't know if you could really call it movement tech and expanding what's available to you. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that Mega Man X seems to be kind of a return to form for the original series in a way that I didn't expect originally. I don't think there's anything down there. Oh shit. Oh shit. X definitely is much grittier and dystopian and gnarly than Mega Man for sure. I think we did get Rockman and Forte, but we got it as something different. It was called Mega Man and Bass, maybe? I think that's the same game, unless I'm mistaken. Let me see. Maybe it's different. Or maybe I'm remembering a translated copy, and we didn't actually get it. No, I guess we got it on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, we got it as a port. Interesting. I also need to play Mega Man 7, which I rented as a kid long ago. But by that point, I was already Mega Man X-pilled and was a fan of the grittier nature of this one. And so Mega Man 7 just felt kind of juvenile by comparison, which is, you know, probably not quite fair. But yeah, as a kid, my tastes for these kinds of things weren't, my brain hadn't fully developed. I didn't know what good taste was. I eat SpaghettiOs. You can't trust the tastes or the opinions of anyone that eats SpaghettiOs. Ever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if you have those in Manila, but here in America we have these things called SpaghettiOs. And I also don't know if you have trailer parks in Manila, but we have them in America. And SpaghettiOs are basically if you made trailer parks edible. That's what SpaghettiOs are. You just take all of the culture of poor white people and you put it into a can. That's SpaghettiOs. It's a blessing and a curse on my people. SpaghettiOs, the blessing and the curse for my people. Yeah, shit's getting dystopian really fast. Really bad. I would be fascinated by it if I wasn't living through it. It's about to cause a lot of problems. Oh my goodness! Did I just save state right into that? Wow, I sure did. What a scrub move. Okay. What? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. How many human lives is a data center worth? We're about to find out. Whether or not we have a say in the matter. Oh, Jesus. Eat chain gun, bitch. We're getting there. We are getting there. Oh God. That probably is a Jaws homage somewhat. I hadn't considered that. I noticed the Japanese developers of games around this time were very fond of American culture and kind of slipstreamed in references and allusions to it quite frequently that I didn't pick up on as a kid. SpaghettiOs are a very American thing. Thank God. Let us not spread that evil elsewhere. We'll keep that contained here. You're not missing out. But sometimes when the call of the trailer park is too great to ignore, I've been known to grab a can from time to time. Strangely enough, SpaghettiOs, for some inexplicable reason, every once in a while, even to this day, you can go buy SpaghettiOs that have Super Mario pasta shapes. Which I can kind of understand when they first started doing it back in the 90s. For the life of me, I cannot understand why Nintendo continues to license Mario to that company. It's just inexplicable to me. It makes no sense. Oh boy. Everybody's shoes were so pointy back then. It's great. I am Sergez, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. Well, that sounds like a very noble goal. Well, you're a swole old man. Okay. Holy shit! Extra athletic. It's like this garbage. I appreciate what they were going for, but if you design a weapon to where it just doesn't work on 80% of the enemies, it's a bad weapon. I will not let that go. This was dumb, and you should feel bad, Capcom, for designing that. It's a bad design decision. Okay. Oh my god. We're still in it. We're still in it. There we go. You have merely delayed the inevitable. Oh, they're missing a space there after the delayed comma. It's a little typo. We'll meet again. You got Zero's part number 1. Need to make a note of this too. This little set piece moment with the hover bike, very cool. Okay. I love looking at little typos and things like that in older games. Mostly because games like this were such hands-on development processes. Whoops! Well, that it just surprises me that stuff like that would get missed. Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe they were under such a time crunch that something like that more easily... Yeah, I know, I'm here. Is that it? Is that the secret? Okay. Must be missing something. But just surprises me that stuff like that gets missed. What the fuck? Close enough. Got any life? Nope. Okay. No health. That's cool. There we go. Any more? Greedy, huh? That's fine. I got save states. Ooh. Enter the capsule. My pointy shoes shall get even pointier. Oh, Jesus. Walked right into that one. You know, it's funny you mention that, because when I started Mega Man X, the first game, the moment you turn it on and plug it in, before you get to the start screen, it gives you this, like, kind of pre-story readout, and it's a message from Dr. Light, the guy that created Mega Man, as far as I know. And in it, he says that Mega Man is an untested and potentially dangerous robot, and that all hell could break loose if he were to not follow his directive, which is to never hurt humans, implying that he's perfectly capable of hurting humans, and kind of foreshadowing that it will happen and that it will be devastating. And come to think of it, it must happen later, because if he does, I don't ever remember that happening. It's like they foreshadowed something that never came to be. I don't know. If someone knows more about that, please let me know, but I thought it was kind of strange. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. What works against you? That? The one enemy that works on. You also get a little bit more judicious, unnecessarily so, with boss weaknesses, and I'm really not a fan of how it stun locks them. Makes it a little too easy, in my opinion. Like, I don't even have to worry about taking damage, just steamroll them. Look at those pointy shoes! They were designing, they were like, look, what if we have Mega Man, but we make him more Gundam? How about that? Capcom was like, fuck yeah, dude. Call it Mega Man X. Make it a quadruple pointy name. And we'll sell the shit out of it to little kids. They love pointy Gundam stuff. See how pointy that guy was? Oh, I missed one of the, Zero parts. Oh well. MSU-1 enhancements for the Super Nintendo, definitely real piece of hardware, definitely not an emulator, is amazing. Highly recommend MSU-1 patches for any Super Nintendo games anybody replays. They're pretty easily found. There's a few websites that have collections of them, and they're pretty trivial to slipstream into a game when you play it. They make all the difference in the world, particularly if you have headphones and surround, well, stereo sound, excuse me. Listen to this. So good. Oh. Good God. X4 was PlayStation, right? I never have gotten to that one. I don't remember if it was X4 or X5, but someone mentioned to me, who I talked about Mega Man with years ago, that one of the PlayStation era Mega Man X4s just kind of started to lose its luster and wasn't really as good as it used to be. And I presumed it was pretty early on, so I never gave it much thought. Whatever. Let's go. Look how fucking pointy this guy is! Look, how many points do we have? How many sharp edges? We have 2 on the head, 2 shoulder pads, 2 greaves on his legs, and then 2 shoes? He's like a throwing star, this guy. Oh, 9. Oh, God! Okay, what? What? Oh my... Oh, chill! Chill, dude! What works against you? That? Nope. 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 Just don't have it, huh? Oh. Oh my God. Junkyard Willy Wonka. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Kill me. I don't want Zero's part. Come on, you can hit harder than that. There we go. Too sharp and pointy for me. Not interested. It does not feel good to play Mega Man X on a DualSense either. Something about the PlayStation controller, the D-pad just isn't... It's too mushy for this kind of game. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh my god. To work on you? Of course not. Just a throwaway weapon. Oh, it works half? Okay. But then you can't, like, once you freeze him, you can't switch weapons. It's awful. Oh, I'm glitching out. Yeah, I'm excited for this upcoming Steam Machine, Gabe Cube, whatever they're gonna call it. It probably won't be for me, unfortunately, just because I already run Linux on my home PC, so there's probably nothing it's really gonna do. Although if it's got a nice controller that I could use as a standard controller, which presumably I would be able to, because that seems very within the Valve ethos, I might pick one up. I will say this DualSense is probably the best controller I've ever bought, ever used. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it, but this D-pad is just not good for 2D games. It's definitely an afterthought feeling pad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna swap over to X3 and get some more footage. Give me 1 second. There we go. I think Valve might have a little bit of an uphill battle getting that thing into people's homes, depending on what they price it at. Because their quality is there, it goes without saying. But it's an increasingly competitive games landscape, at least as far as the hardware goes. And if they can't price it such that it's acceptable for mid to low tier games, I think they're going to have a hard value proposition. I think there's going to be a lot of people that buy it just to support the cause, but I don't know if it'll be enough to further development of it or make it worth it if it's not good enough. Fingers crossed, though. Hopefully it won't be prohibitively expensive since it's coming out after this bonkers RAM price increase. Yeah, no worries. Glad you're enjoying Mega Man. don't know the hardware design of that Steam machine either, but I would presume that it's probably an integrated Radeon GPU, like an AMD CPU, APU combination, right? If so, yeah, that'd make them even more sensitive to the RAM price increase. I don't know. Actually, maybe not. Maybe less, because VRAM probably has a more stringent requirement from fabs than regular DDR, which would mean they could source it from other places. I don't know. Regardless, it's a piece of hardware. It's going to suck for them. I worry that RAM is never going to get cheaper, at least within the next 5 years or so. It sounds crazy to say that, but I saw the same thing happen with GPUs. Low-tier GPUs never got below $150 once they went above it during the crypto rush in 2017. I could easily see the same thing happening with just all RAM chips. I hate the idea, but if that happens, it's going to be the beginning but slow start of the death of personal computing. Semi-custom GPU. So it's not an AMD die GPU? Interesting. Maybe an AMD GPU, but not on die of a APU combo, which would be interesting. Wonder what they go for. I can't even imagine why they go for a semi-custom GPU at all. It's not like they're doing anything other than serving standard Steam software. And it's going to be plugged in, so they have power requirements taken care of. Who knows what kind of fancy schmancy stuff they're doing with caching or pipelines in the machine. And then here comes Zero. Whoop. Yeah, I deserve that. As a child, I was convinced Zero was a girl because he has light up titties. For whatever logic my 7-year-old brain could come up with, that was a guaranteed piece of evidence that Zero was a female. You could not convince me otherwise. Wow, I just walked right into that. Cooling. Yeah, that's a good point. I suppose if they are going for a living room device, then they've really got to hit tight thermal targets to build it either passively cooled or as close to passively cooled as possible with minimal noise, huh? I will say I very much enjoyed the Xbox, whatever vertical stacked console for that reason. Thought it was a really ingenious design. Oh wow, can I just let you out now? I've never actually tried to do that. Oh nope, just goes right through you, huh? Do it, I dare you. Oh yeah, you sure can lose here. Yeah, the mini fridge. I haven't seen the internals of it, so I suppose I can't say much about whether or not that cooling is actually effective, but from the literal outside looking in, it seemed like a pretty nice design if you've got custom control over how the entire build's going to be top to bottom. I've been building ATX machines for a long time, and I don't think I need to tell you that ATX is not a very efficient layout. I mean, you can make it cool pretty well, but it's just... You know, you have to work the entire machine around cooling rather than it be built to cool naturally. But I guess that isn't really the point of the ATX layout, is it? It's probably more just for accessibility and maintenance reasons. That and an old holdover standard. Tell you what, ATX feels like home, though. I'm still running AM4. AM4 has to be one of the best sockets I've ever used in my entire life. It's such a good platform. I helped a friend build a machine about 1.5 years ago when AM5 was already well situated, and he just ended up going AM4 anyway because the pricing was so good. AM4 processors are excellent. I have a 5800 XT, which is, I think, just a bend upclocked 5800X, and I couldn't be happier. Oh my goodness. Shit, I ran an AMD 5500 before I got this 5800X T. And even the 5500 was shockingly good for what it was. I paid like $85 for that processor and ran it for 2 years with a smile on my face. Valve is definitely gonna grow beyond the Steam platform pretty soon. They have to. By that, I don't mean that they're gonna have to stop using it or change it, but that Steam is so good and so many people want to use Steam that they've already proven they can sell alternative operating systems and actual hardware just to help people use their Steam purchases. And like you were saying the other night, I think they're going to probably dip their toes, if not probably they should, dip their toes into developing payment platforms and alternative payment systems. And who knows what else? I mean, they've already got a handheld. Clearly, they're going to make this console. They've got a software distribution platform. They've got an OS. They've effectively developed layer technologies to bridge the gap between DirectX targeted graphics code and Vulkan on Linux. I'm trying to think of what else they would need to go after. You know, not need, but like what else would a company like that be interested in focusing its efforts on? Because God knows how much cash they have. I think they're a private company, so only them and the US government knows. It's probably more than we would believe. Charging 30% with a de facto monopoly on PC digital purchases? God. So much cash. I hope they never do something stupid like try to make a car. I don't think they will. I hope not. Okay. I like that they hide the information from you. I could see Valve maybe getting into licensed displays. I don't think Apple would ever let them get a foothold in iOS. Steam has probably already decided that's not even a market worth fighting for, because only one of those companies is going to be allowed to get 30% off their customers, and it's either going to be Apple or Steam, but not both, I would presume. You can only shake down people so many times. I'm kind of surprised they haven't started doing what Microsoft did, but on a smaller scale, which is buy up or license out, or excuse me, buy up or extend publishing capacity to smaller indie devs, because that's directly in line with what their business model is. I would be happy to see a Valve publishing arm. Come to think of it, I'm surprised we haven't. I guess you could kind of argue Steam is somewhat like that. But they, you know, only at the distribution end. They don't really help with any of the development part of the publishing work. ARM is definitely going to be the winner in the long term, though. I agree. Seems like they're already making headroads into the server space, too. I mean, once they get part of the server market and they've proven to have a decent translation layer to move over x86 machine code, especially games and stuff, with little effort, kind of like how Rosetta does for Mac, it's x86 has got a rough road ahead of it. Valve could start making inquiries about custom silicon. That was what Apple and Google did when it behooved them. Oh, I deserve that. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. Shit, can I just... There we go. I want a one feel-good hit. Yeah, they do publicity, but I'm thinking like development publishing, like helping developers mid-project get a hold of art assets, music from different artists that they can connect with. What else would a publisher do during the development process? Probably porting to assistance, porting to other platforms, depending on what engine solution they're using. Damn, maybe they should get into making a game engine. Or supporting Godot. I might already do that, and I just don't know about it. They've got so many vertical integration opportunities to expand their foothold. I think about the publishing part with Dwarf Fortress and their publisher Kitfox, and how Dwarf Fortress was essentially a completed piece of software, but then Kitfox saw an opportunity to come in, help the brothers that developed Dwarf Fortress get proper art assets, sound, do community outreach and all this stuff, and really expanded the footprint of the game to tons of people that had never given it a chance otherwise. Steam would be a perfect company for something like that. Oh my god. Oh, they support Blender? Yeah, it's a good move, Valve. More people that get their hands on Blender and get to know the software and use it as their primary, more stuff ends up on Steam. god. So if you're gonna go and play some Genesis, what games are you gonna boot up, Mr. Barry? Anything in particular strike your fancy? I tried to play Contra Hardcore not that long ago, and holy shit, that game is hard. Oh my god. Oops. Oh my god. So let me get one cycle without getting hit. God damn it. Such a fucking loser. Come on. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Sometimes, if you just get the right distance, it seems like he doesn't quite know what to do. There he goes. Okay. In the back. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get back to writing and see if I can finish this script this evening. Oh, I appreciate y'all popping back by to see a little bit more Mega Man. I think that'll be enough reference material. Well, we got an hour and a half. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Hopefully I'll have this video, I don't know, maybe the next week or so. Depends on how long it takes to get put together. All right, y'all take care. Bye. Always a pleasure.